Alors pour terminer, je veux m'adresser à la conscience de tous ceux qui ont une responsabilité dans la conduite des affaires du monde. Parce que si nous ne le faisons pas, les pauvres et les exploités se révolteront un jour contre l'injustice qui leur est faite. C'est un nouvel état d'esprit dont le monde a besoin. C'est un véritable New Deal à l'échelle planétaire qui est nécessaire. Un New Deal écologique et économique. Au nom de la France, j'appelle tous les États à se réunir pour fonder le nouvel ordre mondial du XXIe siècle sur cette idée forte que les biens communs de l'humanité doivent être placés sous la responsabilité de l'humanité tout entière. Au nom de la France, je lance un appel solennel aux Nations Unies pour que dans ce siècle marqué par le retour de la rareté, elles se donnent les moyens d'assurer à tous les hommes à travers le monde l'accès aux ressources vitales de l'eau, de l'énergie.
Out of these troubled times, our fifth objective, a new world order, can emerge. Now we can see a new world coming into view. A world in which there is the very real prospect of a new world order.
And I believe it will also be said of this age, the first decade of the 21st century, that out of what will be seen as the greatest restructuring of the global economy, perhaps one even greater than at the time of the Industrial Revolution, a new world order was created.
Golden brown worships the sun, brings you down into the doldrums, deep in the night. Taxpayers' pride, always a frown with golden brown. Every time, just like the last, he's controlled by the ruling class. Serves the EU, Freemason too, always a frown with golden brown. Golden brown tries to impress, New World Order, he is obsessed. Bilderberg too, thinks he's so cool, always a frown with golden brown.
This is my promise to all of the people of Britain.
We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order, an order in which a credible United Nations can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision of the UN's founders.
Is there a plan for a new world order, a one world government, and how do we stop it?
Well, I think even our first President Bush said that the New World Order was in tune, and that's what they were working for. The UN is part of that government. They're working right now very significantly for a North American Union. That's why there's a lot of people in Washington that don't care too much about our borders. They have a philosophic belief that national sovereignty is not important. It's also the reason I have made very strong suggestion that we need not be in the United Nations for our national security.
What do you think about our borders and immigration policy?
Our borders have been totally neglected. We worry more about the borders between North and South Korea and between Iraq and Syria than we do about our own. Absolutely. Just recently, a bunch of our border guards were picked up and sent and enticed to go over to Iraq. It's insane. I mean, we should have more border guards, and the only way you can afford it and get the personnel is bring our troops home. Worry about ourselves. We don't even have the money to finance this world empire that we operate under. We have to borrow almost $3 billion a day just to pay for the war. and our extravagance. And we borrow it from none other than China and Japan. I mean, we don't even have enough wealth produced in this country to finance the amount of spending that we have. And it will come to an end, and I think most Americans realize it. Middle-class Americans and poor Americans have already suffered the consequences. Their standard of living has already started down. Those who are doing well know deep down in their heart they're doing it on borrowed money. And that is going to come to an end. It's also the reason I emphasize the importance of sound money. If you allow governments, anytime throughout all of history, to print money, they always print too much and they destroy the money.
Yeah.
Our dollar is worth 4 cents of what it was when the Federal Reserve was created.